Okay, so this is kind of confusing, right? Jesus said that uh, he wasn't sure, or he didn't know if God really likes you, right? But he says only God is good, right? I'm not good, God is good, right? Uh, it could still mean government, because never go against nation, but all nations crumble, right? Never go against nation, but at some point in time it loses all meaning. Then for you to not go against nation is not an interest of government at some point. Like in the Edidorfa, you'd have to do the thing that would save the nation, but it would be taken as an act of treason. It was a occult society in this book. They said that was a trip. It was a he had to go through some mysteries, because for him to accomplish the thing, to finally do the thing and put an end to it, which it didn't say what that was. It just said the thing, right? Like the thing that was talking to the initiate was a spook and a phantom, and it attacked him with like a mystical knife that or something stayed behind. Like the knife didn't disappear or something. It's some weird shit. But it's because he wagered that he was never less alone than when he thought that he was alone. And then he said, but then perhaps maybe. So phantoms popped out. So you see what I'm saying? Like he put it to the test, to try to get away from the phantoms, which is the same meaning. It's the same thing. It's to isolate. It's like when you isolate, you're more prevalent. It's more prevalent. So they were trying to groom this aspect of society into this guy, and they kidnapped him and everything. And the thing about it was that it called into account all of the pacts that he made or thought he made, like spiritual pacts, and it's like with the Masons and everything. And then there was some arguments that he made about why he could break them and stuff like that. Like when can you make a promise and not keep it? When is the truth? When is the truth a lie? Because if someone's trying to throw off your purpose and they keep coming at you these guile ways, like it's clandestine, right? Tell them a lie, and a lie is a truth, because they're trying to divert your purpose. A truth is what works. So whatever works is the truth. And that goes down to your agreed and set upon like goals for what kind of effect that you're trying. So it's just about having an effect. Because there's lots of people that try to deny, say that they don't, or try to not have any effect. Even the guy who tried to the most that he could not to have an imprint on the environment started to get on people's nerves. And he was still, and he wouldn't take the elevator because I guess hydraulic, so he uses hydraulics or something like that. But he started to become a grade. you know what I mean, like going up and downstairs, like there's gonna be different people, like they have to deal with someone walking up and downstairs, like, you know, thin walls or whatever. Or there's always like a trade-off. And then things that we don't know. And then cognitive dissonance, because finding out that your theorem, your whole thesis is wrong. Or like how sometimes it could be worse, and people that want to have a confirmation bias. It's a trip, and the thing about it is, right, cognitive dissonance is not offensive. It's a denial, and they don't want to relinquish the denial. They become more offensive when they go into cognitive dissonance. They're kind of shielded against. They're kind of shielding themselves, right? Because they think they don't want to offend, but it's not offensive. You know what I mean? It's a trip about building the forum for a debate. When somebody's saying things that the government want to protect you from, you're going to be saying, no, let him say it, let him argue, let him have his speak your speech, you know.